Insulin-like Growth Factor One. The IGF-1 is a protein that is produced in the liver through stimulation of growth hormone. You typically see higher IGF-1 levels during a couple of periods in life right after birth. When you go from birth to about 1 year old, you see a tremendous amount of growth during that time period and during puberty. And it's very important in cellular regeneration and helps with recovery and repair. But what a lot of people fail to recognize is that adults need growth hormone even after they've exited those time periods in their life. Optimal levels of growth hormone and subsequently IGF-1 are important for exercise capacity, bone density, prevent fractures, muscle mass, and even can reduce your risk of heart disease and heart failure in the future. Low IGF-1 levels subsequently can lead to things like higher body fat, anxiety and depression, decreased sexual function, low libido, low energy, less muscle, fractures. They can impact your lipid panel, which is probably one of the reasons why appropriate IGF-1 levels are associated with a lack of heart disease. These things, low IGF-1 levels can lead to a high LDL and triglycerides. So it's very important to optimize these numbers.
In David Sinclair's book, Longevity, right, he talks about how excessive levels can be risky. Like he says there's like a healthy range, right?
There is this concern that excessive levels might be associated with side effects like growth of cartilage, diabetes, swelling, water retention, carpal tunnel syndrome, although it hasn't been shown in the literature possible linked to cancer. Typically, what I recommend is to keep levels within the range that is found within the 20 to 30-year-old, so 200 to 300 nanograms per deciliter. If you keep them within that range, you tend to avoid most of the side effects you see with higher IGF-1 levels. Most of my patients ask is, well, how can you raise those levels? Changing your lifestyle, leaning up, regular exercise, getting more sleep, these are all associated with higher IGF-1 levels. There are some supplements that can help you increase your IGF-1. However, the only reliable way to really raise these, particularly in patients that are older, 40, 50 plus, is through hormonal optimization. Hormonal optimization outside of growth hormone, things like tests, thyroid, and DHA can raise IGF-1 levels. I've actually seen patients who come to me with low testosterone levels and they'll get on TRT and their IGF-1 levels will improve. In addition, I'm a big fan of a particular injectable amino acid, L-carnitine. Utilizing this has also been shown with an increase in IGF-1 levels. L-carnitine can be administered in two forms. You can inject it like intramuscular, or you can take it orally. The injectable form is much more absorbable than the oral form. Oral form you might get 10 to 20%, with the injectable you'll get 80 to 90% absorption.